check out the new mules, which are at Steve's farm. I'm actually really excited. I've seen the promo videos of what they look like, and so far the gaits and even like the special gaits and animations look so smooth. They even gave it like a special like voice, not even like a voice box, but it doesn't sound like a horse. Obviously it sounds like a legit mule. I was just about to say I didn't see anyone spoil what they look like, but here's one of them right here. Okay, I keep forgetting to put like what reshade I'm using down below, but just in case, there it is. We're gonna go ahead and go to Steve's farm and check them out. I'm so excited. Like I mean, I have a couple of options, but the thing is that there's a couple that I want to go ahead and buy. I mean, well, obviously, but there's like one, that gray donkey, or not mule, but I want to name it donkey. I know donkey is a donkey, so I mean, like, I don't know if they're the exact same thing, but wait, let me check that. Okay, well, it's like kind of semi donkey, considering that it's a hybrid mix of a horse and a donkey. Here they are. Oh gosh. Okay, obviously I'm not surprised that it's sprouted, but like you can't even see. But we have like this one right here, which I'm not really a fan. I've never been a fan of any horses with these like zebra stripes. They did the exact same thing with the Jorvik wild horse, and I'm not a fan like of these stripes looking things. Like I feel like on some horses they look all right, but I don't know, I don't really like it. I don't mind the dorsal stripe. Actually, the dorsal stripe doesn't bother me, but like it's the stripes. It's really giving zebra vibe, and I don't know, like it's cute for like this breed. This one's also a pretty cute coat as well. Not my most favorite. I'm not really a fan of like these like dark bay type of coats. I'm now realizing that, but I love like what they did with like the whole spotted of the mix of like light browns and blacks and like a mixture tone of like the light underbelly and then like a dark bay at the top. I really like that. We have a basic white and black one here, which nothing too different here. I don't think this has heterochromia. I thought this had heterochromia for a second. And like side note, I love the amount of detail they put into this horse. Like obviously I'm not gonna go into depth until I actually buy the horse, but I'm obsessed with the ears, the ear movements, and I should also go ahead and check out like its special gait, because we're not even gonna see what it looks like until level 7. So we have the floppy groove, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. Like look at this, the ear movement, come on now. It reminds me something that Donkey, if you guys watch Shrek, I know half of you guys have, like something that Donkey did during their journey to go save Fiona or whatever. That's exactly how he would act. Then we have the hee-haw, which obviously they make like a little like sound, like a mule sound. And I thought there was like 3 different animations, but okay. So there's that coat. I'm not a fan of this one either. For some reason, I'm not a fan of like these spotted ones. They're not my most favorite ones. They're a pretty coat. I like the mane. Obviously with these 2-toned manes specifically, there's only a certain like mane style that looks good with them. I don't know how to feel about this one. I feel like there's just so much going on with this coat specifically. I think I just like the basic coats like this one. I really like this one, but I don't think I want to get it now that I'm seeing it. It really looks brighter in game than when I actually saw it, and I don't know how to feel about that. So, but I think I want this one. I'm always going for like the grays or like the blacks or like the muted tone ones that don't really have too much going on, like the basic one. And obviously this coat color is very popular with a lot of different horses. Obviously I think the Hanoverians have a mix of this coat, or the Ardens have like this star type of pattern going on, which I really like. I was gonna name this one Donkey. Like this one looks the closest to Donkey, but obviously I'm not a fan of the stripes. And to be honest, I don't really like this mule as much. I'm about to say horse. I don't really like this mule. Surprisingly, there's not many options that I thought I was gonna like. Like the most one that's been catching my eye was this one and this one. I feel like the other coats are doing a little bit too much for me. Not these ones. These ones aren't too bad, but I feel like obviously like these ones with the spotted ones, there's like so much going on. But let's just go ahead and get this one. I don't know. Should I get, okay. I think I'll get both of them. I usually get like 2. Like my limit is 2 or 3, depending on how good the horse breed is. But I don't know what I'm trying to go for. Okay, I think I might keep its regular mane, but I don't think this mule has any new manes. Oh, do they? Is this new? No. This is not new. I was like, is this new? It's just the tail is unbraided. Okay, we have like a longer version that comes with the Mustangs, I'm pretty sure, but I think I'm gonna keep it with its regular mane for right now. I don't usually keep the regular manes, but the regular mane is not half bad. You know, I might name the other one Zebra, but I'm not sure. What should I name this one? I feel like I already have a horse named Echo, and like I'm not really creative with my names right now. I'm running out of name ideas. I guess I can try and name it after actually I have no I was about to say I can name it after a game that I'm currently playing, and I'm trying to think. You know what? I might go with just Amaryllis. Okay, so I think I'm gonna name this Amaryllis, which is a like reddish pink flower. I mean, I can go ahead and put it up, but this is the only time that this breed is gonna be a youngster. I don't have a lot of youngster horses, so we're just gonna go ahead and ride now. Okay, I really want to see, like, I mean, I should compare it with other horses that I have, but like specifically the ponies. Let me go ahead and like, first off, I want to go ahead and compare like the size of like a mule to a pony, and like this probably isn't the best comparison. Okay, I feel like the mule is definitely longer than a Dartmoor pony, and I'm just gonna chalk it up to it being like, well, I'm just gonna chalk up to the fact that I'm gonna use a Dartmoor pony for an example, because I was like wondering, is a mule smaller than an actual pony in game, or is it gonna be slightly bigger? So you can tell it's kind of just from like the front view, it's slightly taller or slightly bigger, slightly longer than the Dartmoor ponies. It feels a little bit wider as well, but I think the Dartmoor ponies are wider around the stomach rather than the mule. This is probably not the best view you can possibly get, but they definitely are pretty skinny in the middle, but you know, kind of like taller than the Dartmoor ponies. I'm not exactly sure if we got a new set. We probably did. Okay, yeah, we got like this almost like Western set. Almost. This is a Western set. Honestly, this is really pretty. I'm not a fan of like this like light brown or whatever. I like the saddle pad. Like the saddle pad looks pretty cool. I mean, they're really like upping their game with like the saddle pads in this game. I really like the black one, obviously. Not too much of a fan of like these like light colored browns. I mean, I might go with a darker one, like this dark one with like the blue, because I actually like the blue. But other than that, I think that's the only thing that's new there. Now I'm obviously gonna come back for that black one, but I want to go ahead and like basically check out their gates, because I mean, obviously most of us saw what their gates look like. So I mean, should I showcase them? I'm not really good at showcasing what they look like anyway. So here we just have the idle animations. Nothing too different or spectacular here. Obviously, I feel like they move their mouth a lot more than regular horses in the game, and they feel more like alive. Like every time Star Stable comes out with a new horse breed or something like that, or new horse model, it's just like they give them like special like animations, not animations, but like idle animations, kind of like ones that you wouldn't see on like older versions of like Generation 3. Like you can tell they put their heart and soul into this, but I thought I just saw the belly move a little bit. Maybe that's just me. Like it kind of had like a little like a little, you know, jug in its trug. But anyway, we have the walk, which obviously looks really clean. I don't see anything clipping or anything that's glitchy or anything. Like it looks very smooth, very, very simple. I mean, I don't really have any words for it. Like I already said that the animation for this breed is very smooth. You can tell like even the tail movements is very, very smooth. Like I don't really know what else to say besides it's really smooth, it's crisp. I don't see any glitches or stutterings anywhere in the legs. I'm specifically looking at the legs. I'm not really looking at the body or like the tail too much. I'm looking at the legs and how it kind of like transitions from the walk to the like canter. Well, not the canter, but like the slow gallop or whatever. I'm not sure. And then we have this one, which again, nothing to write home about. I think I like this as well. I mean, I don't know how different it's supposed to be. I don't know how an actual mule is supposed to run, but you can tell it's pretty good. It's pretty crisp. Like I'm just looking at the hooves to see how everything looks. And then we have the fast gallop, which, you know, from the back angle, it looks like any other horse you've been riding. Like it doesn't have any like special like extra movements like with the Self Francaise or like the Hanoverians, where they have like a little bit of a movement going on in the back. Not that I hate that, but it just looks like your regular horse. So we have like the jump. okay. I mean, it's not like something special. Like you can kind of see it's like takeoff. It's definitely like, I'm almost comparing it to the Hanoverians, but the Hanoverians have like a very like slanted takeoff when they go into the air, while this one kind of is like, it's still like horizontal, but like not as slightly. This isn't bad. I actually like that. Okay. And let me just see when it's in the air, or kind of in the air. Okay. So obviously they put both of their hooves up, nothing too different there. And then I just want to quickly see like the slow. Yeah, I mean, oh, okay. I tried to rear and this is what they did. Okay. All right, let's try that again because I actually paused, but I wanted to see. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cute. I mean, obviously I saw what it looked like, but that's cute. I like how they do like this little animation. That's cute. I'm probably missing a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Like, I think I'm missing like, yeah, this is a hard stop, which, you know, looks like any other hard stop. And then the backup, like I forgot to check. Do we have any clothes for, obviously. Ooh, I actually like this beanie. I'm a real sucker for beanies in this game, guys. So even if it's not my most favorite color in the world, the beanie sells it for me. I also like this jacket. Disappear on me. I also like this jacket, but it's definitely a pretty cool jacket. I'm not a fan of this color palette personally. I do like the mix of like Western stuff in here as well, with the hat and the boots and the gloves. And I think we got some new like Western, you know, sweaters. Not sweaters, but I'm not sure. Is this a cardigan? No, just a shirt. Yeah, we got some new Western shirts here. Again, I'm not too much of a fan of the color palette. I just like muted colors personally. So I think I'm gonna go buy that black one. I'm actually pretty like happy with this breed. Honestly, they're not too bad. I really thought I was going to get like 3 or 4 because I was just like, there was so many coats when I saw the trailer that I actually liked, but now actually looking at them in game, I'm glad I looked at them in game because now I don't really want them as much as I thought. But I definitely like the black one. The black one's pretty as well. And I think I don't know, I don't think braids really work for this. Like none of these braids really work for this breed specifically. You know, I just thought like, since we're naming horses after like flowers and stuff like that, we'll go with Rose. Surprisingly, I don't have a horse that's just Rose, but we have Amaryllis and Rose, and I'm just gonna send her to stable. They're both girls. Usually I have a 1 girl and 1 boy, but I just feel like they're both very girl coded in my personal opinion. Hopefully I'm not missing anything, but supposedly they went ahead and gone to change the price it would take for you to change your horse's name, which I'm not doing that because first off, like obviously the Jorvik names don't matter, and you can obviously just, you know, come up with nicknames like you don't have to use a Jorvik name if you don't want to. Oh, I was gonna say, did they start putting the mules in like this little pasture area? But I want to go ahead and quickly check out the bonus shop. I don't think there's anything in there since we got the shoes not too long ago, but I'm still waiting to see if that set's completed or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that out. But before we even get there, I do want to kind of like briefly talk about my opinions on the mule. Obviously, I haven't ridden them long enough to really give like a clear and honest opinion about how I'm feeling completely. Obviously, I like how they look. I like their animations. I like their special gaits. It's very simple and straight to point. I mean, I don't know how different they can make a mule from a horse and from a pony, because obviously a mule isn't really a pony or a horse. I mean, I guess it's a type of horse, but it's not necessarily a quote-unquote horse. Oh, I don't know when these things keep coming in. They never let you know. You just kind of have to check for yourself. But obviously the mules are bigger than the actual ponies in game, or at least with the Dartmoor ponies specifically, and their gaits look very similar to other horses in game. And like I said, I don't really know the difference for like what a mule is supposed to, like what their run is supposed to look like, what their gallop or canter is supposed to look like, or what exactly their jumps is supposed to look like. I just know that they're a type of horse breed. But so far, considering that I've only ridden this horse around for a little bit, I kind of like it. You know, I'm not I mean, I was all excited for it and hyped for it and everything, obviously, but I feel like the hype died down for me when I saw the codes, and I was just like, wait, I don't really like some of these codes. But that's just me personally. Like, there'll be people who like those codes, and I'm not saying that the coats are bad, but they but they do cater to a specific type of person who really likes those like stripes, because like there's like 3 horse coats with the like striped legs at the bottom, and I'm just personally, I'm not a fan of it. I don't know, I'll take the dorsal stripe, and I probably have a horse with like the stripes, but I'm just not a fan of it, and I'm not really attached to the coats that much, to the point where I'm like,
okay, I can bypass the stripes
on the leg. But they're really unique. If I would get another one, it would be the, oh, is that on fire? If I would get another one, it would be the gray one, and I would specifically name it Donkey. I should be able to. Now I have to check, can you name a horse Donkey? Because I'm actually really curious now. Like, you should be able to, like, that should be a name option, but we know Star Stable, when you think there's a name option, it actually isn't. So I just want to quickly see. Okay, too bad you can't actually type it, but I also have to commend Star Stable for like the name options in game. Like, we have a good amount of name options, but sometimes like I just wish you can just type what you want, because sometimes they don't have exactly what you're looking for. I'm trying to see. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a donkey name, which I'm kind of surprised about. I'm probably either like missing it or I'm going past it, but there doesn't seem to be a donkey name, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, you know, I mean, like I said, it's a very unique horse. I think we're close. Oh my god, I really like this breed of horse, if you will. I mean, here's like a close-up version of it. I didn't really do a good job showcasing this breed, but obviously the details are always spot on with these new horses. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye everyone.